Christian XC1 review covering Las Vegas and the world tomorrow and Saturday. That would be August 1st and August 2nd. Where is Skyward Dice? Takes place at the Strat Hotel, Casino, and Tower. We welcome Skylar Dice himself, the general manager of the Strat, here to talk about what he's doing at the Strat Hotel and Casino the next couple of days. Skylar, thanks for being back on C1 Review. How are you today?
I'm doing really well, Chris. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. So where is Skylar Dice? What are we doing this weekend? What are we doing for the people who come to the Strat?
So my marketing team and I were just kicking around some fun ideas. So it's my birthday weekend, and Robin, our marketing team, came up with this idea. It's like, well, why don't we just hide you in various locations? Like, have you in frontline uniforms and kind of do an undercover boss type of promotion where we have some of our guests look for you, find you, and reward them with $500 in cash when they're able to find me in these hidden positions.
Well, happy birthday, of course. And then my question to you is that, so like, let's break it down. Like, what are you giving away? And you know what I love about this is that in Las Vegas, anything is possible. Anything can happen on any given day of the week. You know, Adele could be walking through your casino. Anyone could be walking through your casino. $500 could be given away to you. So like, what's the latest? Like, how did this concept come about?
Really just seemed like a fun idea, and I kind of think it goes back to our roots. Like, we really pride ourselves on our leadership team, about coming through the ranks in the casino business. So I think it's a fun way to pay homage to that, and give a glimpse of what we might look like on the front lines. Right, you might catch me pouring beer at one of our restaurants, maybe dealing cards, maybe cleaning up ashtrays. Who knows?
Maybe you'll be on stage with Terry Fader.
Maybe.
So, like, what are some of the prizes?
So the main prize we're going to have on the floor is the first guest who's able to find me on the floor in each position. They're going to win $500 plus like a fun grab bag with various gifts in it as well. In addition to the main promotion, we're also going to be doing hot seats, where I'm going to be actually going out on the casino floor, pulling random names through our casino system, and finding players and awarding free play winners throughout the day as well. So we got a couple different angles we're going to attack this from.
So the Strat, of course, is one of the most iconic hotels in Las Vegas, and I think in the entire world. And there is just something for every pocketbook, literally. You could just go up to the observation deck for less than $40, or you could have a once-in-a-lifetime experience at the top of the world restaurant. Can you speak about how the resort has something for every pocketbook?
Yeah, I think just walking in, again, whether you just want to see the best view of Vegas from the top and the observation deck on 108, 109, you've got that option. You can go up there, get ice cream at 108 Eats, or if you really want to have an amazing dinner, we've got just an absolutely incredible experience at Top of the World. And I would put that against any restaurant in the city. It's just great views, great ambiance, and amazing food. So you do that, you combine that with some of the shows we have between Terry Fader, Rouge. We've got actually Everclear is going to be at the property this weekend for the fun birthday weekend show. So it'll really exciting. There's something for everybody. We've got some of the best gaming odds in town on the table games and the slot side. We've got some of the newest slot product out there. So whether you're a gaming enthusiast, a foodie, there's literally something for everybody.
So for the August 1st and August 2nd, tomorrow and Saturday, where's Skylar Dice? Maybe I could give a little tip to the viewers who are coming to the Strat, hours that they might have a chance to see you on both days. Is there any help here?
So we'll give you a couple of hints on Friday night on August 1st. We're going to start everything about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and run that for a few hours. Then Saturday is going to be a little bit earlier in the day. I believe we start at noon on Saturday.
There you go. Plan it out. Go see Skylar Dice at the Strat Hotel Casino and Tower, August 1st, August 2nd. So let me just ask you, speak a little bit about Terry Fader. Love Terry Fader. Been on C1 Interview, one of our great friends. Been on so many times over there. Love his show at the Strat. We saw it a couple months ago. Rouge, great show, great production, of course, from Hanak Rawson. Tell me about what it means to have these headlining shows at your resort.
It's been really fun to see the evolution of entertainment at the property, and having a great name and a great presence like Terry Fader at the property has been amazing as well. He puts on such an amazing show, as you've seen yourself. And Hanuk Show Rouge, I mean, I don't think you're going to get a better adult show in all of Las Vegas. Like, they continue to find new ways to make it fresh, exciting, funny. So it's got a little bit of everything in that show. And on top of that, we also have entertainment at Remix Lounge. Uh, During the weekends, you'll be able to catch some people watching up at View Lounge as well, and over at PT's for some of the best wings in town. So you got everything at property.
So let's talk about that. You're a first-time visitor to Las Vegas. Would you say that a first-time visitor, their trip is not complete without a visit, obviously, to the Strat and going to the top to the observation deck?
100%. I think that's got to be on your top 5 bucket list for when you come to town. Just from the mere vantage point of being, 1,140 feet above the city, overlooking the strip, overlooking the downtown area. I mean, you really don't have a better view of the entire valley. So I think if you're coming to Vegas for the first time, you have to get up there and you have to see it from the Strat's point of view.
Do you pinch yourself every morning when you wake up where you end up going, given where you are? The views are incredible, obviously. The resort has everything.
Yeah, the views definitely don't suck. That's for sure. Yeah, it's fun just being able to go to work, because you never know what you're going to get on any given day. And when you're having a bad day, there's something to be said about just going to the top, taking a walk around, and say, okay, yeah, this isn't so bad. These are solvable problems.
I remember when I met you earlier this year during the Chinese New Year celebration, and I thought, this guy's the kind of guy in Vegas that people think about when they meet a casino executive. You're just very hands-on. You're very fun. You understand the importance of the customer. What do you hope for the future upcoming?
How so?
What do you hope for the property and your position? What you'd like to achieve?
Really, I think it's really about leaning into a lot of the guest service initiatives that we put into place. We put a lot of money into refurbing and refinishing the property. So it's fun to see all of that really come to life. We've got some great restaurants, so seeing those, come to life as well. Whether it's Chi, the PT's, Top of the World, the Strat Cafe, McCall's. We've got some great restaurants over there. And I think what I really look forward to is how our team has bought into the culture shift that we have. And we've got some phenomenal team members, many day one team members there. So it's been a lot of fun to watch them really lean into this and give these guys an opportunity to showcase how great their guest service is.
What do you think is the Strat's best kept secret, speaking about all that?
Honestly, I think our best kept secret from a food standpoint is Chi. I mean, the meals that you have back there, it's just kind of hidden back behind our high limit room, and the food back there is absolutely phenomenal.
Speaking about that, it's so amazing. We talk about the view, we talk about the great restaurants, we talk about Terry Fader and Rouge, we talk about having some of the best odds in town for gaming. But on top of that, you go up to the observation deck, and above that, the sky jump and the rides. I mean, people sometimes forget about that. Tell me about that.
So I think some of the rides that we have. If you're a thrill seeker coming to Las Vegas, again, that's one that has to end up on your bucket list. Whether it's Big Shot at the top that's shooting you up to the full 1,140 foot of the tower, that's a must do. And a few months ago, I did the sky jump for the first time, and I'll tell you what, there's no no better adrenaline rush that I've ever had. So if you get an opportunity to do that, maybe we'll do a live stream from you doing the sky jump next time, Chris.
Maybe we'll do it together.
Oh, the tandem sky jump. There you go.
What would you say? Like, how would you define that experience for someone who's not sure about that? If they were on the fence about doing that?
I would say, again, it's one of those things you really have to work through, and it's really a controlled descent. A lot of the misconceptions about that it's a bungee jump or it's a free fall or whatever, but it's really a controlled descent. You're only hitting 40 miles an hour on the way down, and there's really something to be said. Once you get in the full gear, you get the harness on, then you have to take that step yourself, and there's just something about that first second is just absolutely exhilarating. So if you have an opportunity, most definitely get up there, take the plunge.
What can you tell me about the observation deck? To me, is just an unbelievable place to hold lots of different special events. I know you guys do the New Year's Eve party every year. I've been to that a couple of years ago, but like, talk about some of the special events that go on up there.
So just over the last couple of years, we actually had a NFL party when the Super Bowl was in town. So we had north of 700 people up there for that event. So that was great to see a lot of celebrities. We do a lot of group business up there, and there's actually a lot of weddings down on that in the pod as well. So we'll do some of the weddings in the wedding chapel in the clouds, and we've got kind of a unique opportunity on the 112th level, right below Big Shot. There's a tiny private little balcony over there as well we do weddings on. So I think that's one of the things we don't talk about enough is like how cool the wedding experience is up there, because there's a lot of different wedding chapels in town, but there's really nowhere where you can really tie the knot upstairs, get everybody together, then do the husband and wife sky jump to really seal the deal afterwards.
I wonder how many people have been asked to get married up there on the dock. Any idea? Any stories?
I'll have to check with our F&B team. We do have a running number, but I know that they're very proud of their 100% approval rating. I don't think they've had one no proposal up at top of the world.
See, the thing about the Strat is that there's literally something for every pocketbook and something for everybody to do, and that what I think is what just makes it remarkable in Las Vegas. Why don't you tell me a little bit about some of the deals, promotions, and specials going on at the end here?
So we're just kind of wrapping up our summer of value. Like we've had great response out of that. We've had like an all-in package where the rates start at $49 midweek. We include a $25 food credit, passes up to the tower, and you got discounts on the various shows. So we've had great response on that during the midweek and the weekend days alike. We have also just started our Strat True Reward, the True Locals program. So it's really leaning into the locals program, because we'd love to talk about how easy it is to get to the property from a locals perspective. I mean, it's easy on, easy off, right off of Sahara, without having to deal with a lot of the center strip traffic. So that's something that we're really leaning into as well. And we're going to be continue doing promotion throughout the month of August and into the fall as well. So keep an eye on the strat.com and follow us on our social media pages. We love keeping up on that as well.
Two last things and one last thing, if it were not with all those things, Atomic Golf, the driving range, talk about that.
Oh my goodness, what a great experience! Actually, they have a new version of the games on the system as well. I have to stop over tomorrow and check that out, because they've got they've had some really fun games on the the golf simulator over at Atomic, and now they're actually adding a couple of new golf course specific things to there. So that's new. I think we're going to stop by later today to check that out. But great experience. The food again over there amazing, and reach out to the Atomic Golf team. They love taking care of our guests over there. It's a great partnership for us.
Interesting enough, going forward, I'm sure you've heard, and I'm sure you keep up with all this stuff. Dubai is interested in getting into the gaming market. Any idea? A Strat in Dubai, Golden Entertainment going to Dubai. Any thoughts?
Man, that would be incredible. No thoughts on that. That's not something that we've discussed yet. But man, that would be incredible to have another tower over there, because they've already got some amazing towers over there as well.
Well, the greatest tower in Las Vegas, of course, is at the Strat Casino Hotel and Tower. Skylar Dice, thank you so much for joining us today. I was on C1 Review here in Las Vegas. Finally, give us again a little bit recap. Where's Skylar Dice again? Friday, Saturday, August 1st, August 2nd, coming up starting tomorrow. Tell me a little bit about it again.
Again, Friday night starting at 4 o'clock. I'm going to be working in the capacity of a handful of different frontline positions. Maybe you'll catch me bartending at PTs. Maybe I'll be dealing. I guess you never know where you find me. You just have to come hit the floor, be the first person to call me out by name, and you get an opportunity to win $500 if you're the first guest to find me, along with a great Strat gift bag. So it's gonna be a fun event. Really highlights a lot of the roots. We really pride ourselves on having come through the ranks in our leadership team, and I think this will be a really fun event for our guests and for our team members as well.
Happy birthday, Skylar. Thanks so much as always for being on CUI Interview. It's such a delight to always see you, and keep up the great work at the Strat Hotel, Casino and Tower.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Chris.